Look, if I was to build my credit from scratch today, this is exactly what I would do from point A to point B. What is going on, y'all? Upper Echelon Capital. Okay, my name is Oye. Let's get into it. The first thing I would do is I would go ahead and get rent reporters and I would get BoomPay. Okay, these are rent reporting trade lines. These rent reporting primary trade lines are lines of credit that you can add to your credit report, right? So if you rent an apartment or if you have an apartment, you live with your parents, your folks, it don't matter. All right. You can literally report the rent that you pay or don't pay. I don't really care, to your credit report. If you don't really pay rent to anybody, you can make a rental ledger on ChatGPT and upload it into BoomPay, upload it into Rent Reporters, and you can upload 24 months of on-time payment history, which is 2 years. Those 2 years is going to report to your credit report. So if you don't have any credit right now and you was at zero and you add those two rental trade lines, you're going to be at almost a 700 credit score based off of that. Because now you got on-time payment history, which is like one of the biggest factors. That's going to be 100%. Okay. And now you got credit age. All right. So you're going to do that. The next thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and increase your credit limits on your credit report. So you're going to go ahead and add Kickoff as a credit building platform. It will give you a virtual credit card that will report as a revolving credit card to your credit report. This is not a physical credit card that they will mail you. You will not use it to buy stuff. It is a virtual card that is there for you to just pay a small fee per month to be able to use and for it to report to your credit report. That's all you're using it for, to build your credit, right? Kickoff can report up to $3,500 in revolving credit to your credit report for only $35 per month. Next thing you're going to do, you get Ava Finance, right? I like Ava Finance because all you do is pay a small fee. It's like $9 per month. You connect your bank account and it will give you a virtual card, just like Kickoff does, with a preset credit limit between $1,000 and $2,500. I like Ava too because when you get the Ava Finance Credit Builder, you can go into Ava and just link your rental information to BoomPay because Ava works with BoomPay, so you can get two in one if you use that platform. All right. So you got Ava, you got Kickoff, you got Rent Reporters, you got BoomPay. You got 4 strong primary trade lines. Primary trade lines are accounts on your credit report that are yours. They belong to you. They are called primary trade lines. Any trade line on your credit report that belongs to you is called a primary trade line because it belongs to you. If you look at the account status of your primary trade lines on your credit report, it will say responsibility individual. That's how you know it is a primary trade line. All right. So that's exactly how I would build my credit from scratch. Okay. The last thing I will put in here, which I think is very important, you want to go ahead and get an authorized user trade line. An authorized user trade line is essentially if you ask your mom or your uncle, find somebody old with good credit. That's what you need to do. A friend or family, I don't care. Ask them to add you as an authorized user on their credit card. Make sure they have good credit, obviously, right? And if they're carrying a small balance on their credit card, let's say their credit card is $10,000, they carry a balance of $2,000, all right, or $1,000, all right, make sure they're under 10% utilization, okay? That's what I'm saying. Have them add you as an authorized user on their credit card. You'll inherit their credit history, their on-time payments, and the credit limit they had on their credit card will all report to your credit report. Now, the credit bureaus will recognize that this is not your account, but the authorized user trade line helps you put a lot of credit age on your credit report, all right? You want to make sure that whoever you get an authorized user from, the card is 10 to 15 years old. That will settle the average age of all your accounts. Because remember, you already have those rent reporting trade lines that reported 24 months of on-time rental history. And those accounts are in your name. So imagine what's going to happen when you get a 10 to 15 year trade line added there. The average age of your accounts will be wonderful. And now you're building an excellent fundable profile. Okay. So that's what you want to do. Okay. We got Ava, we got Kickoff, we got Rent Reporters, we got BoomPay, and then we got an AU. Okay. If you need authorized user trade lines, you can go to Tradeline Genie. Go to the website. They have a list. You can filter the list by year. It will tell you the year of the trade line. It will tell you the limit of the trade line. It will tell you how much it costs. So go to that list, find something that is 10 to 15 years old, pay for it, add it to your credit. And when that hits, along with the 4 primary trade lines that we already discussed, you will be able to do whatever you want with your personal credit. If you want to fund a business and get $100K business funding, you will be able to do that, right? So with that being said, I appreciate everybody tapping into this video. All right, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I want to make sure this video hits the masses, right? A lot of people don't know this information, or on YouTube in the credit space, it's not conveyed properly or the right way, right? If y'all need my help fixing credit, building credit, funding, fixing your banking history, building LLCs, buying age corporations, getting financial documents, whatever you need, Telegram Marketplace or contact us. The description will be in the bio, right? I appreciate everybody tapping into the video. Peace out.